Hey folks, welcome back to Mantique Homeshow. You got your host here, Mike Smith. So happy to have you today. I've got a really special product for the folks back home. That is a Vietnamese snake wine jug, and this is a original handmade Vietnamese snake wine jug. Can't wait to tell you more about it. In addition to my grandpa's ex-wife, he brought back a number of these. They are snake wine vases. And
what is snake wine?
Sure. Great question.
I mean, obviously, it's something to do with snakes and something to do with wine, but
yeah,
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, well, the people of Vietnam, they use multiple aphrodisiacs, of course. They have that Eastern mysticism, right? And one aphrodisiac is snake wine, and it's a wine with a snake's body in the bottle. The snake is dead. Wouldn't be good if you had a living snake in there. And so my grandpa would drink this wine, and he would somewhat embarrassingly have a hard-on in his khakis. And he'd always blame it on the crease. It wasn't the crease. In fact, it was the snake wine, he would say.
Now, Mike, did your granddaddy know it was an aphrodisiac?
Oh, yeah.
Then why would he drink it and then deny his arousal? I don't understand that.
That's a good question. That's an old family secret, honestly, there, Dirk. And I'm not quite sure. He had a lot of issues. Like I said, he did a lot of very horrible things to the people of Vietnam, the Laotian people. That's a dark stain on our family history. And
on an otherwise glowing resume.
Well, even my granddaddy, he was in the Rotary Club.
That's pretty cool.
He was a good man, but
men are complicated.
That's right.
Now, I have a question for you, Mike.
Dirk,
just how I'm sure your granddaddy experienced this. He comes back to the United States expecting to be hailed as a hero, which I know a lot of those fellas felt that way, but they lost the war. I don't know why they thought they were going to be heroes.
No,
either way, he gets back
heroes
to the States. Now, was the snake wine received as he was negatively?
No.
You know what I mean by that?
I think all the gentlemen in the town, the small town in Iowa that he came back to, had a lot of repressed sexual thoughts, and they really enjoyed this wine. It was a good thing in the community.
So when he came home, he was more of a dealer.
More
just like, hey, let's all go. What was your granddaddy's name?
Mike as well.
Mike as well.
Mike. Like I'm Mike.
Oh,
and he
Mike.
was
Mike, not Mike as well.
Mike has been a family name since the 1800s.
So was your daddy named Mike?
Yeah, Daddy was named Mike.
So are you the third, or you said 1800? So are you like the seventh, or
we don't really?
You don't keep
we're
track.
Not good accounting in our family.
So you name each other Mike, but you don't keep track because it's too many numbers.
Well, because my cousins are named Mike.
Every man in your family is named Mike.
Yeah.
What are the women named?
Michelle. So here at Mantique's, we actually brew our own brand of snake wine, and that's Mike's RATTL'N RED, Uncle Mike's RATTL'N RED. We're offering this up at a very special price to our listeners today. You can get a jug of this. I'm telling you, $13.99.
$13.99. Are you out of your fucking mind there, Mike? That is a steal.
Dirk, I'm telling you.
How much is Viagra these days? This is better?
Yeah, 100 times better.
I know Mike has really hyped this up. It's a great product. We're excited about it. We can't get into our secret recipe too much, but what I can tell you is that all of our snakes are organic. They're farm-to-table snakes, and we get them from a rattlesnake farm where actually it's very secretive. I can't tell you where it is. And it's so secretive, in fact, that all of the employees there are blind. So no one knows where they are or how to lead anyone back to the snake pit. And I won't get into too much detail on that, but I will just say that they weren't blind when we met them. That's all I'll say is they were not previously blind people. They were new blind people. Now, when you think snakes, you might think that you have to milk them like venom, where you're squeezing their little fangs and the venom's coming out. That's not how it is. There are snakes underneath their scales on their belly have little snake titties. And they have to move those. They basically put the snakes to sleep, and they take the titties out, and they kind of milk them from there. And that's where it comes from. And then, of course, we take the oldest snake, and we put it into the jar.
That's right. This will get you rock hard, $13.99. Call now. You can get a case of 12 for $179.99. Great deal. The phones are open. Folks back home, give us a call.
I'm going to have to get my hands on that. Not for me. I have friends back in the can that could use something like this.
Well,
absolutely not myself.
You know what, Leslie, too, it's the year 2023. And I think this is a serious conversation we should be having. You should just feel your feelings, man. And I think maybe they might have been mean to you in the prison about it, but I think we all know what you boys are doing down there, and we're okay with that. Wow, what a wonderful bunch of deals those were today. For the Mantiques family to yours, thanks so much for stopping by, folks.